It's always the quiet work that you put in with your own two hands when no one else is watching. That's the 1 degree of separation from you and everyone else.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I have a list in my head of people who doubted. I remember exactly what you said, when you said it, and what you were wearing when you said it.
And it became personal with me.
Got a heart, but fuck it, I'm saying, the body be fresh out the cage. Instead of saying the minimum wage, so trying to keep up, so they fuck in the face, they do what I say.
My dad got me alone and he said, "Tell me what happened." And I told him, you know, we got in a fight. We were arguing. We were King Kong and Godzilla. And I punched him in the face. And he goes, "Did you cry?" I go, "No." He goes, "Good. Don't ever cry." And I remember that. Like, whoa. Okay. And I remember thinking, all right, I'm just going to start punching people.
It's easy to give up. You know,
Hell
it's
yeah.
easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. It's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm going to do the same thing again today, but I'm going to try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world.
Sometimes you're the smartest guy in the room, but you don't want anybody to know it. Let them think you're a dummy. You don't know anything. And they're yapping away, right? It's a big advantage. There's other times when you're not the smartest guy in the room. But if you keep your mouth shut, nobody knows that. They don't know it. So you let them talk, commit themselves. By the time they're finished, then you can become the smartest guy in the room because they told you everything.
You should push yourself beyond your limits of tolerance in your 20s to find out where it is. How much can you work? How disciplined can you become? Like, can you work 12 hours a day? Can you work 8 hours a day? Can you work 3 hours a day? Like, flat out. Where's your limit? And how much work can you do and how much socialization? You should find out. Push yourself past and then back off to that point where it's optimally sustainable.
You can't break a great spirit. Like, there's some people, awesome, there's some people that have, you know, such a heavy weight on them with so much that they deal with, but they're able to maintain the highest levels of positivity, and it's because of their spirit. There's a higher thing in just wanting to be happy.
It's all about focus. I don't care who you are, where you're from, doesn't matter. It's having a focus and having a purpose. Now, you wake up every single day to get better today than you were yesterday. It doesn't matter what you are. You're a basketball player, a hockey player, golf player, painter, right? It doesn't matter. Right? You try to reach your full potential by getting better every single day, and that's the quest.
This is kind of part of being a man. It's like, you kind of got to fuck it all up a little bit. I think part of learning is you got to die a little bit. Because what is learning? Learning is me giving up on my old shit, my old ideas. Those ideas have to die for me to be open to some new shit. And so me learning how to be a better man, I had to die a little bit.
And when you kill shit inside of you, man, there's a fucking hole. And you don't know what to put in there. And
right.
You just got to find the right food.
Right.
You got to find the right food.
Fitness is not just fitness. Fitness is personal growth. Fitness is transformation. Fitness is accountability. Fitness is mental health. Fitness is confidence. Fitness is strength. Fitness is therapy. Fitness is peace. Fitness is more than just fitness.
The most fundamental reality is pain. Yes. Is there anything more fundamental than pain? Love. Really? If you're in pain, love and truth, that's what you got. And you know, if they're more powerful than pain, maybe they're the most real things.
In my mind and my heart, I feel like you gotta want to be better. If you don't want to be better, then you're not gonna ever achieve that. You gotta want it. And the reason I don't go around preaching to people, because I'm gonna preach to you with my actions. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. And the greatest teachers teach without speaking. And that's just always been my philosophy, because I'm still learning. And one of my biggest lessons is I'm learning to love the stranger that was once myself.
Stay on the goddamn path and be careful. Because if you start to mess around and you deviate, especially if you know that you're deviating, things are not going to go well for you.
The greatest people on the planet have suffered the most. Suffering is not bad. I'm suggesting suffering is awesome. The ego runs from suffering because it's the death of the ego. But I believe pain, difficult times, failure, loss is purification and preparation for personal heroism.
Battle not with monsters, lest ye become a monster. And if you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you.
Right. But I would say, bring it on. If you gaze into the abyss long enough, you see the light, not the darkness.
Are you sure about that?
I bet my life on it.
Yeah, that's a heck of a bet.
Well, that's...
Because it might distort your mind to where all you see...
is abyss.
Is abyss.
Yeah.
Is the evil in this world.
Well, then I would say you haven't looked long enough.
The fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. Okay. We are firemen. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do? We control the flame. We control them. We move the flame where we want to. And then we extinguish them.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. I'm not going to rest. I'm going to keep on pushing now.
You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no, wrong. You should be a monster. And then you should learn how to control it.
The key factor for me wasn't whether or not I was ready. It was the fact that if I wasn't ready, I was determined to figure out how to get ready. And ultimately, even if I was ready, I still need to improve anyway, right? So the work's not going to stop.
When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person that walked into it. That's what the storm is all about. When you can't control what's happening to you, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is.
Doubt will fuck you up. You may be better than somebody. You may be a bad motherfucker. If I put doubt in your mind, I guarantee you this. You will start to question your very own ability. Fuck them and stay hard.
I procrastinate like a motherfucker, man, every day. I don't want to do this shit. That's what's so funny, man. People looking like I'm some damn superhero that came down from the gods, from the heavens of earth. No, man, I don't want to do this shit. I'm looking at my shoes for 30 minutes sometimes thinking, man, fuck, man, people look up to you, Goggins. Fuck them. I don't want to do this shit. I'm like, I want to do this shit, man. But guess what?
You do it.
I'm going to do it.
As long as you do it.
And that's what I know about it, man. That's why I stopped doing it. I'm thinking, oh, man, you're going to fucking sit here. You look at your shoes for 30, 40 minutes. You're going to go. You're going to think about it all day long. You're going to do it anyway.
Doubt will fuck you up. You may be better than somebody. You may be a bad motherfucker. If I put doubt in your mind, I guarantee you this. You will start to question your very own ability. Fuck them and stay hard.
Tired, 14 days, 13 days, whatever the hell it is, don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't get tired.
Passion, action, noble intention creates progress. Passion creates progress.